Following breaking news right now, fans and admirers of former First Lady Rosalynn Carter now mourning her at a service in Atlanta.
A public memorial service honoring the 96-year-old just began at the Carter Presidential Center.
This is The Six. Good evening. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Alan Devlin. Atlanta News First anchor Blair Miller begins our live team coverage this evening. Blair, tonight's service is one of the several events now scheduled honoring Mrs. Carter before her funeral this Wednesday down in Plains.
Yeah, and Mrs. Carter's life certainly spanned decades, but her legacy will impact generations. The huge gathering of people here tonight shows how deeply she was loved and still is today. Atlanta News First reporter Tori Cooper also live here tonight outside the Carter Center, east of downtown. And Tori, I know you've been speaking with several people on what Mrs. Carter meant to them.
I was, Blair, and we are continuing to hear the impact that she's had on just so many lives, not just people here in Georgia, but all across the globe. And now, since it's 6 o'clock and doors of the Carter Center are finally open to the public for members of the community to finally come in and pay their respects to the former First Lady, we are starting to hear why they've made their way down here for this moment. They say they want to be a part of something historic, but we're also hearing from people who knew her best. We heard from staff members earlier today who spoke about the kind person she was. They talked about how selfless she has been her entire life and just the genuine person that she was that really cared about the well-being of other people. Now, people spoke about her outstanding work here at the Carter Center in Atlanta and Plains and all over the globe for human rights, women's rights, and of course, mental health. Family and friends and staff here at the Carter Center paid their respects to Mrs. Carter during the ceremony for the former First Lady and reminding everyone of the opportunity that we all have as a nation and as Georgians to continue her legacy of advocacy and goodwill.
Mrs. Carter led by example. She rarely asked anyone to do something that she wouldn't do herself. She treated everyone with respect and dignity. She was unpretentious, never seeking recognition for herself. Rosalynn Carter will remain an inspiration for all of us.
Now, if you would like to pay your respects to the former First Lady, you can do so. It is at Gate 4. There are also buses of people starting to arrive here, and you can do so yourself if you would like until 10 o'clock. And we will be out here hearing from people about what it was like to take in this moment right here in Georgia. Reporting live from the Carter Center, I'm Tori Cooper, Atlanta News First.